Hey guys, Next Gen Prepper here again. This time I've got a magazine review on the MAGPUL. Right here's a Gen 3, or a Gen 2, and a Gen 3. I've been hearing a lot about backwards compatibility problems between each of the models. And some people are saying certain things can go with vice versa. They are wrong unless you actually modify the magazines themselves. One of them being one of the more simple things are the dust covers. You cannot put a Gen 3 dust cover on a Gen 2 without modifying the magazine. Being because, if you look, the Gen 3 mag on the left is shaved down much more than the Gen 2. And that causes problems because it will not fit well. That is, again, an improvement over the older ones, because there were problems where the bolt will get caught on them. But again, you can just shave it down, make it better. 2. The spring, the guide, they are not backwards compatible either. Being so, because if you look into the magazine well of the Gen 2, you see there's this another notch right here. Can't really make it out too well. Coincides with the indent towards the front on its follower, or on the locking plate. None on the Gen 3. But if you look inside, you can sort of see it does have the groove for one. Problem is, the locking plates will not mate up with this one. This one will not lock up with this one. I've tried. I could not get it to get back to lock in at all. I spent, sorry, got my finger in front of the camera. I spent a good about a half hour trying to work it in. Improvements over the Gen 2 versus the Gen 3 spring system. You'll see up here how it's perfectly straight and long, so when they come together, it will be perfectly flush down here. Very different on this one. I can't remember quite the reason for it. But it just seems to work better. I've had a few problems with when you're loading the magazines with the rounds. Sometimes it would get stuck. I believe it's from the back part here being so long it could rub against the back of the magazine. So I believe that's why they shortened it and added it here. But they still made up really well. Here I got 2 more Gen 3 mags. The mag coupler. Also, I could not get the newer mag couplers to work with the Gen 2 mags. It would not seat in for me well. Whether I just got an odd one, or that's how all of them are, I don't know. But based on what I found with them, completely different designs. Nothing I have found is backwards compatible with each other except the actual spring itself. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today. Just to save you guys some time and hassle from trying to figure it out yourselves. Alright, Next Gen Proper, signing off.